Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Jaysc, and I would like to welcome you to my brand, me, and I guess everything as a whole. I'm just kind of breaking everything down. To start off with me, I am a graphic designer at heart. I do like the process of designing, creating, and making things, the manipulations of shape, words, and objects. And mostly a lot of different things have played a part in me just kind of making this. I wanted to have something that was my own, something that I can build from the ground up and just see how it evolves and grow, especially with, a lot of influencers that I've seen online, especially on YouTube, who show their process and how they've evolved over time and the best way to go about things. So I'm putting my foot in the door to see where things work. I've had two jobs before that played a major influence on how I've done everything. There was a copywriting gig before that I was okay with. I just didn't feel a connection with it at all. Like, I did not feel it was a job at the end of the day. It's no better than the jobs I've had before, like Walmart, for example, and a few others. But it was a place I clocked in, clocked out. I didn't feel like I wanted to be there more than anything else. It was just something to pay the bills, enough money for me to travel and actually save. Not that, it was a terrible job per se, but I want something that is my own. The one before that was more of a graphic design gig. I've had multiple clients that I've worked with. I've done several different websites as far as building them and then really finding the best design approach to them. So now I'm ready to build this up. I have waited until I had at least a good catalog of items before I can get it off the ground. So far, I have 10 different websites, and each one of them have a 1, a 3, and a 5-page variation, and those variations equal up to a total of 30 different templates that's spread out between Canva, Wix, and Wix Studios. When it comes to Canva, there is a way you can make a multi-page website. Like, I've done the 3 and 5 page. It's not direct, but you can do so. I will make a video on that later on. But when it comes to what I'm going to offer, or what is the plan as a whole, what I'm going to do is this. There are 3 different ways of going about this. The first one would be the DIY. If you want to do it yourself, you can. That option is highly available and is up to you. Matter of fact, I encourage it more than anything else. But for those who want a more simpler approach, maybe you don't, want to design, or you don't know how to, or maybe it's too much of a process, then that's where I come in. Basically, I design the template for you. I put everything that you need to have there, as far as me putting in the placeholder copy, the images, and basically dealing with the SEO and whatnot, and finding the best way to go about that. Not everything's gonna be perfect at first. There are more things that I'm going to have to work with to get it down right, but there's a few examples going forward on how I do everything. So you have that option, or a third one, which is you can just book a consultation. For now, it is 100% free. All you got to do is just message me. We can set up a time to link up, talk about everything, everything that you all need. You can look at a preview of all of the work that I've done so far. And if you like that, let me know. And I want to build the perfect website that is for you. There are 3 different tiers. This is for the basic bundle. It's basically just starting out as 500. The next tier is going to be 1,000, and the next advanced tier up is going to be like 1,500. And the reason for that is those are below the industry standard that they have available for those prices, and I lowered them down enough. I may even do even lower, and that's really just to get the brand off the ground, to show you my skills and to get enough good word out there to where it can make a difference, and then from there we can scale up. The prices, I think, are pretty solid. I may make some changes, and it all depends on how everything goes forward. But for now, the templates, I try to make it a middle ground between either you doing it yourself, or you don't want to have a designer on hand. If you don't want to have a designer on hand that you just send everything to and have them take care of it, then this is what you can do. It's basically a plug and play. All you got to do is just go in there, change a few images around, change the text, to make it fit you. And the goal is to have it done within 24 hours. That is my goal, and that is my promise. That's what I want to do for the templates. And if I can get that middle ground achieved, I am more than happy to keep it going. I may do templates requests as far as if you like what I have, but there isn't something that is tailored to what you're trying to build, then I have no problem building that for you. I decided to go with beacon.ai as a place to code my templates for now until revenue starts coming in and I can reinvest that back into getting a website fully published on Google and whatnot. So everything is available. I do have my website available, so you can always check that out. But I have beacon.ai up to where everything is right there, all the description for everything and how everything is going to happen going forward. For now, what my plan is, I'm going to be running a promotion, which is basically going to be called a 3-for-3 deal. The 3-for-3 is basically for the first 3 people. If you're checking me out, if you want a template for the first 3 people, it is 100% free. Any template that you see on there, it is 100% free. You don't have to pay anything. All you got to do is fill out the Google Forms, and it is literally the first thing on Beacon.ai. All you got to do is go into my link right there. You should be able to see that a form that will allow you to fill out everything like that, and it will let me know what we can, and then I should be able to get you what you need. For those, if you want a custom-made website, what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to design a 1-page website that is 100% for free. Now, if you want something that's beyond that, I will have 2 different tiers for that. Basically, the 1 page is going to be free, and then there is, if you want something that's more pages, let's say like 3 pages or something like that, then it's going to be $50. And then let's say for like a full-fledged website that has everything available, it's only for $100. You're looking, if you want a designer that is going to put everything in there for you that you need tailored for your business, all of it max for that is going to be $100, and that's for the first 3 people that reach out to me. Now, if you want for the next 3 people, it's going to be 50% off on everything. It's going to go to the original prices, but everything is 50% off. All you got to do is let me know, and the first 3 people, you will get access to that. The only thing I ask in return is for a testimonial review, and just let me know how it was. If was the experience good, was it bad? Just keep me in the loop. That way I can make some adjustments and try to do better with the service. I will also include a 1 month free maintenance for that. So if you are one of the first 6 people for that, then you get 1 month of free maintenance on that. I will check up on it and make sure everything looks right. Even if with the templates, I will go in there and make the changes, make sure it looks pretty. That way you can present it out there and then tell you everything you need to in order to get the ball rolling. You will also get 3 PDFs on top of that too, which will have hopefully everything you need. If there is something that's missing, also let me know, so that way I can make some adjustments and I can add that in there and make some changes. But this is what we're going to do going forward. I do plan on making or staying consistent with the content that I have available. Just let me know and we will get the ball rolling.